Hello, my name is Anna Marie Bellino, and I oversee the Fine and Performing Arts programs for Stafford County Public Schools. I am pleased to share information regarding the safety protocols and mitigation strategies that our Fine and Performing Arts classrooms will have in place when our secondary hybrid students return in February. We know how much our students have missed the robust arts education during this pandemic. We have also missed creating masterpieces, performing art, and making music together. As our art students return to school, several protocols and procedures will be in place to mitigate the spread of the virus so we may perform and learn as safely as possible. A list of the guidance documents used in creating our protocols and procedures will be available on the SCPS website. All Fine and Performing Arts students will maintain a physical distance of at least 6 feet and will wear masks, even when they are playing a wind instrument. Band and chorus students will actually be placed 10 feet apart. When possible, theater students may also be placed more than 6 feet apart, perhaps 8 to 10 feet. All students in our performing arts classrooms will face the same direction as much as possible. Instrumental music students will not be sharing instruments. Students with larger instruments will be provided an at-home instrument as well as one at school. Students in our classes will not be sharing items such as music, scripts, pencils, valve oil, wigs, props, and art supplies. Art students will bring their SCPS provided supply kits to school to use. If students need to use an art supply that is not provided in their kits, these items will be disinfected at the end of each class use and will be stored in containers for at least 24 to 48 hours prior to the next usage. Shared surfaces such as chairs, tables, and music stands will be sprayed and wiped down after every class period. Further details will be forthcoming from your student's school. SCPS will provide a triple-layer bell cover with a MERV 13 filter for our wind instruments. Wind students should have a separate mask for band class that has a slit in the middle of the mouthpiece. Brass players will use absorbent pads to empty their water keys that will be disposed of after each class period. Band and chorus rehearsals will be limited to 30 minutes. Then the room will be cleared for at least one HVAC air exchange before the next rehearsal. Therefore, your hybrid chorus or band student may shift to a different location during the class period. But don't worry, the teacher will still be in the Google Meet during this transition, so there will not be a disruption to the students accessing virtually. Routines and procedures will continue to be very important. When students enter the classroom, specific protocols to include hand washing or hand sanitizer will be followed. Teachers and schools will create pathways for students to flow through the space while maintaining physical distancing. We will limit and monitor the number of students to enter instrument storage areas, and some schools may even opt for at-school instruments to be housed within the band room. Just as we modified our virtual instruction, we will continue to adapt during the concurrent teaching model. Music students in the classroom will perform in real time with their teacher and will be heard through the computer speakers by the virtual students. The students at home will be able to play along with those in the classroom. However, because of the internet lag time at home, the students may be hearing at different times than their virtual peers, which is why students will have to stay on mute if they are at home. When working on scenes in drama classrooms, teachers will facilitate this work with both hybrid and virtual students. When virtual students are asked to perform a passage, they can unmute and will be able to be heard by both their virtual and at-school peers via the technology set up in the classroom. Our teachers will continue to engage the whole class in discussion, individual performance, giving and receiving feedback, and more. The guidance documents used to develop these mitigation protocols are available on the SCPS website. Any specific questions regarding your school's plan can be addressed by your student's teacher. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing our hybrid students in our schools soon.